Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Hope everyone is doing well. Coming to you today to share an affirmation and a really powerful affirmation and embodiment that I read recently. One of the things I've been doing lately, I've always been a very avid reader. I love reading books that are full of, helpful information, knowledge, education, things that I can learn from and grow from. And more recently, I have really been focusing on books that are encouraging a lot of deep inner work, spiritual books, books that really inspire meditation and contemplation and reflection and personal and spiritual growth and awakening, and that are supportive and encouraging and uplifting and empowering. And through reading all of these books, I highlight a ton of content and I save it personally so I can go back to it later and reread and continue to expand and evolve on this wisdom and begin to implement it into my life. And so one of the things I am going to do today and want to continue doing is to share some of these passages with you, that they may be uplifting and empowering and inspiring for you as well. And so the passage I am going to read today comes from a book by Michael Beckwith called Spiritual Liberation. And it has just been such a transformative book for me. It's one that I continue to go back to and reread, because the words and the wisdom are that powerful and that thought-provoking. And what I love about this book is that at the end of every chapter, there is an affirmation and embodiment. And I think of the embodiment really as a prayer and a declaration. And the one I'm going to read to you today is titled Love Beauty. And I encourage you to listen to the entire affirmation and embodiment. Close your eyes, relax, take a deep breath, and listen to the words and let them sink in. And feel free to come back to this and listen to it again and really meditate on these words and this affirmation and this declaration. And really see how it resonates with you. And I know for me, every time I read it, it takes on a different meaning, because every day is different and I'm at a different place in my life. So I encourage you to meditate on these words and perhaps even journal about them too. But I hope you find this uplifting and healing and inspiring for you as well. So here we go. Right here and right now, I call forth and activate the evolutionary impulse of my inner being. With absolute trust, I surrender to where the Spirit leads me and experience a peace that surpasses all understanding. I take a relaxing breath and contemplate the following embodiment. I turn within at this moment, feeling the joy of simply being alive. Joy that I can give thanks for something, regardless what it is. Thank you, Divine Presence. Thank you, Pure Spirit. I turn within during this moment and feel your presence. I recognize it everywhere. Everywhere I am, you are. I am becoming so unified with your presence that I hear you saying to me, I am closer than your breathing, nearer than your hands and feet. The very ground that you're standing on is holy. I feel it now, and into this zone of feeling, I enter, knowing that a spiritual quickening is already taking place within me. When Jesus defined prayer, he said to pray believing that I already have so that I may receive. He didn't say pray believing that I might have, or to pray believing that it will happen at some future time. No. So now I pray believing that heaven is already here where I live. Ever expanding good is already mine. I claim it as my spiritual inheritance. So now I enter into a zone where I realize that all my needs are met. I feel that right now, regardless of my circumstances. No one is preventing me from feeling that I already have all of my needs met. There's no outside authority saying, you can't feel that yet because you don't have the money you want and you don't live in the house that you want to live in. No, you can't feel that yet. I do feel it now. I feel it and believe I have all I need right here, right now. Abundance is the order of my day. No longer do I have anxious thoughts about how my needs will be met. I speak this word for myself, knowing that in the feeling tone of this vibration, my life contains all beauty, all love, all wisdom, all peace, all supply, all joy. Life so flows through my entire being without inhibition that the magnetic field within me magnifies the living spirit in such a way that I ride a tidal wave of its beauty. This is what I am declaring. This is what I see. This is what I accept. This is what I know. It's happening right now. Into this sacred now I speak. I call forth wholeness and well-being into my life. My body temple reflects the fundamental harmony of the universe, the order, the strength, the beauty, the revitalizing power. Oh, the way I am made, so marvelously made. Divine intelligence within my body temple can heal anything as I allow the condition for healing to manifest. So I say yes to every organ, action, and function of my body. I am made whole. Every cell now vibrates with a luminosity that comes with having an intimate at-one-ment with pure spirit. Health is the order of my day. Wholeness reigns supreme. My mental habits and patterns are now refined, are now restored to their original clarity. And I no longer count my failures and obstacles. I count my blessings. As I go through my day, I am grateful. I start counting. Oh, I'm so glad I have a table. I'm so glad I have a floor. I'm so glad I have a rug. I count my blessings. It doesn't matter how big or small they are. I'm totally grateful. My body temple, my emotional body, my mental body, the body of my affairs, my relationships, my creativity, all are now congruent with the fundamental goodness and harmony of the universe. I see and I give thanks for this, how infinite and divine and perfect is the spirit that indwells me. I give thanks for the truth that pulses through me in this moment, allowing me to have direct contact with the fullness of my being. I know that this word I speak is a law of elimination that dissolves anything that previously hindered, blocked, delayed, obstructed, or denied the fullness of life from expressing in and through me. This word is a law unto that which has been spoken. It is now the very condition that allows the divine and perfect spiritual idea within me to evolve into full bloom. I see it even as I declare it. I know it. I walk in a trust atmosphere about it. It governs my steps. It lifts me up. It transmutes anything within me that would hinder or block me. I open and am receptive to the inflow of inspiration, expansion of consciousness, and revelation of my true nature as an awakened being in this very moment. It is done, and so I let it be. I hope you enjoy, and I'm wishing you a wonderful day ahead.